What's up, everybody? Welcome to Beach App Daily. I'm Pastor Jesse. Before we get into the scripture today, I just wanted to give a special shout out to everybody who's doing online school right now. Just want to give a special shout out to all you students, parents, and teachers who are just trying to do your absolute best to make the best of a difficult situation. Just know that you guys are awesome, and just sending you a lot of love today. So today's scripture, we're back in Luke chapter 6, verses 46 to 49. What good is it to mouth the words, "Lord, Lord," if you don't live by my teachings? What matters is that you come to me, hear my words, and actually live by them. If you do that, you'll be like the man who wanted to build a sturdy house. He dug down deep and anchored his foundation to solid rock. During a violent storm, the floodwaters slammed against the house, but they couldn't shake it because of solid craftsmanship. It was built upon rock. On the other hand, if you hear my teachings but don't put them into practice, you'll be like the careless builder who didn't bother to build a foundation under his house. The floodwaters barely touched that pathetic house, and it crashed in ruins in the mud. Should just call this whole series of things we're doing in Luke chapter 6 Real Talk with Jesus. Goodness gracious. So, if we're going to talk about Jesus's teachings, like live by my teachings, etc., we need to review what are those teachings. So, in Luke 6, the teachings are love your enemies, turn the other cheek, don't repay violence with violence, treat others as you want to be treated, don't judge, forgive, be generous, lend with abandon, lend and don't expect to be paid back. Summed up, this is it. Imitate God. God is love, and this is what love looks like. All right, if I get a little passionate here, that's because this is my stuff right here. The thing is, Jesus' teachings, this isn't some sort of legalistic code of rules. This is the non-legalistic path of limitless love. That's what this is. That's what Jesus is offering us. And so often we cry, "Lord, Lord," and we settle for being right. We built our house on a foundation of being right. We framed it in with a little smugness just for extra sauce. But when we embrace the non-legalistic foundation of love, God's love, we become a port in the storm, a shelter for the broken, a safe place, both personally and collectively. The thing about the being right, about building on a foundation as sandy as being right, is that we end up sacrificing people. Sacrificing the image of God on the altar of being right. Instead of letting the way of Jesus walk us into transformation, we settle. We settle for less than God's dream for us, for less than God's dream for humanity. So here's my modest proposal. What if following Jesus is more than fire insurance? What if we stop focusing so much on who's a Christian, or are they the right kind of Christian, and focused on living out the love of Jesus? How transformative would that be for us and for our world?